I awoke hastily from the sound of thunder and rain. A child's cries pierced the morning dust. My damp heart overflowed like a sea, irrigating the bitterness of youth. Whom did I please? Whom did I move? I cut away the long night, rolled it up, waiting for the sunlight to unfold inch by inch before my eyes, evaporating me, shaking me. The sands of time gently etched me. Looking back, I realized love's journey was so long. It scattered me, letting me fall into nature. In the blink of an eye, to whom did I call out? Looking ahead, time sculpted my existence, drifting past the scorching sun, drifting past the afternoon, drifting past each of our wrinkles. The encounter was so short, the feeling so long, drifting past the sunlight, bringing a cool breeze, walking through the human world, the horizon. That longing gently embraced me. Raising my hand, I'm so grateful for the colors along the way. Having passed through gatherings and separations, all things are natural. Only by seeing through things can one not care about intensity. Opening my arms, I let you into my existence, until the setting sun climbed outside the window. Snowflakes fell on my hair, roots blossoming into a tree in full bloom. The stars accompanying me in the deep darkness, and my heart, in whose heart did it once beat? A dream, joy this moment, sorrow that moment, that eternity gently sifted through me. Good weather, bad weather, both are pleasing, gathering and parting. Let nature take its course. The hardest things are often the simplest. Forming myself, I sing of time as existence. I still know the shape of your goodbye, the way it fell and changed the light. The room went cold, the clock moved on, but something in me stayed where you were gone. I learned to laugh, I learned to sleep, to hide the hurt I couldn't keep. But every night when the city slows, I hear your memory like it never goes. After the goodbye, why do you still feel this close? Why does your name still tremble in my throat? I keep walking on, but my heart still turns to you. After the goodbye, I still belong to the truth that I loved you more than I knew how to do. And even finding my way through. After the goodbye, there's a sweater folded in my drawer I should have thrown away before, but I held on like people do when letting go still feels untrue. The rain outside hits every pane like it remembers us the same, and all at once the past appears in little sounds and little fears. After the goodbye, why do you still feel this close? Why does your name still tremble in my throat? I keep walking on, but my heart still turns to you. After the goodbye, I still belong to the truth that I loved you more than I knew how to do, and even now I'm still finding my way through. After the goodbye, maybe some hearts never shut the door, they just learn to hurt a little less than before. Maybe love can leave and still remain like a beautiful lake you carry through the rain. After the goodbye, I stopped asking why you left, but some part of me still reaches when I rest. I let morning come, I let the seasons move, but somewhere inside I still make room for you. Not to come back, not to undo, just to be honest about what love can do. After the goodbye, I still remember you. After the goodbye, the world kept pulling me ahead, but your echo stayed in the silence in my chest. And even now when I say I'm alright, there's a part of me still with you tonight. I still know the way your silence sounds, how it fills a room when no one's around. There's a shadow where your picture was, and I still talk to it when nights get rough. I thought time would turn the page for me, but your memory reads so easily. Every little thing comes back the same. Tonight I almost said your name. I was doing fine, I was holding on, then the rain came down and your favorite song. Now my chest caves in like it always does when the world gets quiet enough for us. I don't call, I don't chase, but my heart still plays your part. I was doing fine till I almost said your name. There's a coffee cup I never moved, like if I leave it there it leads to you. And the street below my window light still feels like the one from our goodbye. I tell myself you're just a wound, but even scars remember too. I can smile, I can't fake the day, then one small crack gives you away. I was doing fine, I was holding on, then the rain came down and your favorite song. Now my chest caves in like it always does when the world gets quiet sunset to the tears I thought I'd already spent. I don't reach, I don't wait, but your echo stays the same. I was doing fine till I almost said your name. Almost said your name, and nothing feels the same. I was doing fine till I almost said your name. You were never mine to lose, still I'm breaking like you were. Every glance, every truth left me hanging on your words. We were dancing on a line, I was falling, you held back. In the silence of your eyes, I could feel what we still lack. I try to read between the spaces, hoping something more was there, but love can't live in maybe, and you were never really there. I was almost yours, almost close, close enough to feel your heart, but you let go before I could hold. Now I'm lost in where you are. If I meant something, why'd you hide every feeling deep inside? I was right there in your world, just never enough to be your girl. Every night I trace your name like it's written on my skin, but the truth I can't escape is you never let me in. I was standing at your door, but you never turned the key. Now I'm walking out alone with the ghost of what could be. I held on to every moment like it meant more than it did, but love shouldn't feel this broken from a story we never lived. I was almost yours, almost close, close enough to feel your heart, but you let go before I could hold. Now I'm lost in where you are. If I meant something, why'd you hide every feeling deep inside? I was right there in your world, just never enough to be your girl. Maybe in another life you would choose to stay. Maybe I was just a page you were scared to turn my way. I was almost yours, almost true. Every dream was built on you. Now I'm learning to let go of a love I never knew. If I fade from your mind someday, I'll still carry what we were. Just a quiet, hidden world where I was almost I still hear your voice in the quiet, like a song that won't let me sleep. Every word feels soft, but it cuts me, running deeper than it should be. said time would make it better, but time just pulls you away. Now the nights feel even longer, with all the things I couldn't say. We were almost forever, just a breath too late. Now I'm holding your shadow while you slip away. I'm still calling your name in the dark, even when I know you're gone. Every memory plays like a spark, burning slowly, holding on. If love fades, why does it stay? And every tear I can't erase, I'm still lost in yesterday, fading between us. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, like you're coming back someday. I reach out but it's just empty, all your warmth has slipped away. I try to rewrite our ending, but the pages won't turn back. Every promise that we whispered now just echoes in the past. We were almost forever, close enough to feel. Now I'm chasing a moment that was never real. I'm still calling your name in the dark, even when I know you're gone. Every memory plays like a spark, burning slowly, holding on. If love fades, why does it stay? In every tear I can't erase, I'm still lost in yesterday, fading between us. Maybe one day I'll forget how your hands felt in mine, but tonight I'm not that strong. I'm still yours in my mind. I'm still calling your name in the dark, even when I know you're gone. Every memory tears me apart, but I'm learning to move on. If love fades, why does it stay? Like a ghost I can't replace, I'm still lost in yesterday, fading between us. The night is quiet, but my mind is loud. Your name still lingers in the smallest sounds. A passing car, a song downstairs, and suddenly you're everywhere. I learned to live with the space you left, to fool my pain and call it rest. But some feelings never really leave, they just wait beneath the things we keep. If you ever miss me, like I miss you now, like the moments of sunlight when the sky turns dark. If you ever need me in the middle of your dreams, know I still keep your memory closer than it seems. I don't say it out loud, I just carry it through. If you ever miss me, I still miss you. There's a sweater hanging by the door, I should have packed away before, but I let it stay, like I let you stay. And all the words I never say, I smile more than I used to do, but healing still has shades of blue. And every time the cold wind moves, it pulls me back to loving you. If you ever miss me like I miss you now, like the moon misses the sunlight when the sky turns dark. If you ever need me in the middle of your dreams, no, I still keep your memory closer than it seems. I don't say it out loud, I just carry it through. If you ever miss me, I still miss you. Maybe we were only meant to be a beautiful almost, something I could never hold but never truly lost. If you ever miss me when the whole world sleeps, when the silence wraps around you and your heart can't keep all the things we left behind from falling into view. No, there's someone in this city still loving parts of you. I don't ask you to return, I just want you to know the truth. If you ever miss me, I still miss you. I still miss you, the way the night misses blue. If you ever miss me, I still miss you. You held me close, but not enough. Your hands were there, your heart was shut. You said the words I needed most, but they fell cold like winter smoke. I kept believing you would change, that one more night would thaw the space. But every kiss felt in somehow, like loving me was just allowed. You were never warm, never where I needed, never all in, never really feeling. I was reaching out, you were pulling back, wrapped up in your silence while I cried. You were skin on skin, but your soul was gone. I was calling it love, but you were never The bed was full, the room was blue. I learned to ache lying next to you. No slammed doors, no violent end, just cold enough to slowly bend. I wore your distance like a bruise, made excuses, I called it truth. But deep inside I always knew, no fire lives in someone like you. You were never warm, never where I needed, never all how that might let you in. The room is small, the silence wide, and every corner keeps your side. I tell my heart to just move on, but it gets weaker after dark. When all the noise is finally gone, you come back louder than my thoughts. Just one more night of you, one more dream I can't fall into, one more lie my lonely heart can use to feel your hands, to hear your truth. I know the morning takes it all, but tonight I still want to stay inside the ghost of us for one more night of you. There's a softness in the midnight air that feels like you were just here. A trace of warmth, a fading sound, a love I lost but still have found. I wear my days like I'm okay, like I don't break in a little way, but every moonlit window knows how hard it is to let you go. To hear your truth, I know the morning takes it all, but tonight I still want to stay inside the ghost of us for one more night of you. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe love stays in between, gone and here, lost and true. Just one more night of you, before the dawn's everything blue, before the world asks me to be someone stronger than I feel. I know I can't hold on for long, but tonight I want to close my eyes and call it love for one more night of you. One more night of you, that's all this heart is asking through. If I have to lose you again, let me have this dream till then. I traced your outline in the margins of the page, graphite smudged against the lines of all the plans we made. You look so perfect in 2 dimensions, black and white. I stayed up reading what we wrote for half the night, but when I touched your hand, the texture felt so dry. I never noticed there was no light behind your eyes, and I held on too tight. Now the edges start to crease, one single drop of rain, and the colors start to bleed. You got a paper heartbeat, fragile and thin, no blood in your veins, just ink on your skin. I put my head to your chest, hoping for a sound, but it's just dead silence is weighing me It blows away in the wind. It was never real to begin with. The coffee cup is cold beside the bed. I'm reading through the things we never said. The hallway holds a ghost I can't ignore. The sound of you not walking through the door. I clean the room, I put the books away, but I can't seem to get through half the day without a memory pulling in my sleep. I promised myself that I would not believe that you'd come back. Everyone says that the winter will pass, that a heart is a muscle and not made of glass. But they don't know the way the embers glow when the lights are down low. It isn't a wildfire burning the sky. It isn't a storm passing over your eye. It's not screaming for help. It's not seeking the blame. It's just a quiet flame. It burns in the corner of every dark room, a small little flickering light in the gloom. It's the love that I hold, though you forget my name. It's just a quiet flame. I saw a picture of you yesterday. You look so light since you walked away. No smoke in your eyes, no weight on your chest, while I'm still cleaning up this hollow mess. I try to drown it out with wine and noise. I try to find a brand new steady voice, but oxygen is all it really needs. And I keep breathing life into the weeds of what we were. I know that I should just blow out the light and finally sleep through the whole of the night. But I'm scared of the black, and I'm scared of the cold, and I'm scared of letting go. It isn't a wildfire burning the sky. It isn't a storm passing over your eye. It's not screaming for help. It's not seeking the blame. It's just a quiet flame. It burns in the corner of every dark room, a small little flickering light in the gloom. It's the love that I hold, though you forget my name. It's just a quiet flame. If I put it out, then it's really gone. If I put it out, then I'm really alone. So I cut my hands round the heat and the hurt, and I watch as it burns. Yeah, I watch as it burns. It's warm and it's cool, and I feel like a fool for tending the fire of a dead desire. Just a flicker, just a spark, burning quietly in the dark. like a shadow moving across everything we had. No slam doors, no fire, no words sharp enough to see. Just a slow fading color, draining all the light from me. You loved me in soft, damaged little cuts I couldn't name. A cold hand on a warm heart, till nothing felt the same. You didn't break me loudly, you just wore me down in silence. Now I'm all bruised under the skin from your soft damage. Kiss me like you meant it, then disappear for days. Leave me holding on to moments while you drifted out of place. I kept making you excuses like love could make it right, but every time I reached for you, you were further from my life. You loved me in soft, damaged little cuts I couldn't name. A cold hand on a warm heart, till nothing felt the same. You didn't break me loudly, you just wore me down in silence. Now I'm all bruised under the skin from your soft damage. It's the kind of hurt that lingers, not enough to call it war, just enough to leave me shaking every time I hear your voice. I still don't know how to hate you, that's what makes it harder now. You left no crash to blame, just this sake I can't get out. You loved me in soft damage, like a rain that never ends, like a promise going empty, like a touch that only bends. You didn't tear me open, you just turned my light to static. Now I'm trying to find myself after your soft damage. Maybe that's why I still miss you, even with the pain you made. You were never all that cruel, just careless with my fate. And maybe that's the worst part, how gentle you could be, while slowly taking pieces you knew belonged to me. You loved me in soft damage, and I felt it every day. In the way you stopped choosing me, in the way you looked away. You didn't break me loudly, no one saw the way it happened, but I'm still healing from the dark of your soft damage. Now I touch my own reflection, like I'm learning it again. Trying to call this heart back home, trying to let the light back in. You were never my disaster, just the sadness in disguise. The softest kind of leaving still can ruin someone's life. room, but not my mind. You took your hands, not all your signs. Your voice still lives inside these walls. I hear your name in every pause. I change the sheets, I close the door, but you still linger like before. I tell myself you're out of reach, but your memory still touches me. You're still gone, but I still feel you. Still wake up, like I can call and reach you. Still hear your laugh in the middle of the dark. Still find your shadow living in my heart. You're not here, but you're not moved on. That's the hardest part. You're still gone. I pass the street where we would stay and lose a little more each day. The world moves on like nothing broke, while I still drown in what we spoke. You disappeared so easily, but something stayed inside of me. A ghost of love, a trace too strong. That's why it hurts. You're still gone, but I still feel you. Still wake up, like I can call and reach you. Still hear your laugh in the middle of the dark. Still find your shadow living in my heart. You're not here, but you're not moved on. That's the hardest part. You're still gone. I hate that healing comes so slow, when half of me still won't let go. You're gone in ways I can't undo, but every part of me still runs to you. Maybe love doesn't leave clean. Maybe it stays in between. The empty side, the quiet dawn, the proof that even gone stays on. You're still gone, and I still break there. Still hold on to the shape you made here. Still lose sleep with your name on my tongue. Still count the nights since you became no one. You're not mine, but I'm not that strong, and my heart still sounds like you're still gone. You left the room, but not my mind, and I don't know what I'm supposed to find when every road keeps leading on to the place inside me where you're still gone. I saw your shadow in the glass tonight. For a second I believed you were mine. The city moved, but I stayed still, holding on to a window and a feeling I couldn't kill. I wear my smile like it's something new, but underneath it all it still leads to you. Every road I take, every crowded train somehow finds me still waiting in the rain. I'm still waiting in the rain for a love that never came back the same. For your voice in the dark, for your hand in my hand, for the way you made the whole world stand. place where you forgot. There's a message that I never sent, full of all the words I still regret. I read it back when the nights get long, like maybe pain sounds softer when it's written in a song. The streetlight paints your name in gold on every dream I never got to hold. I know the sky has changed, the seasons too, but my heart still lives in the night I lost you. I'm still waiting in the rain for a love that never came back the same, for your voice in the dark, for your hand in my hand, for the way you made the whole world stand. I keep saying I'm okay, but your memory says I'm not. I'm still waiting in the rain, at the place where you forgot. Maybe some goodbyes never learn to end, they just fall like water again and again. And I keep hearing you in every storm above, like the clouds still carry what we couldn't become. I'm still waiting in the rain for a heart that still calls out your name. For one look, one sign, one impossible turn, one small reason not to let it burn. I keep saying let it fade, but it never really does. I'm still waiting in the rain, where you stop believing in us. Still waiting in the rain, still reaching through the pain. I let the whole world change, but I still stay the same. If there's a distant place, you are my direction. Unfortunately, regrets are always longer than memories. Longing has no end, yet it has weight. I, who once belonged to you, will never forget you. Even if it's just a second, I trade it for eternity. Time will heal broken aspirations. Saying goodbye is already too painful, mending the wounds of separation. May my heartache turn us both into sunshine. I hear happiness, happiness is singing, singing of human joys and sorrows, ultimately turning into a soil. Through waxing and waning, blooming and withering, I've learned to forgive. You left your most beautiful dream in my heart. I hear happiness, happiness is singing. Behind the dark clouds, there is always brightness. If there is a heaven on earth, you are by my side now. in the hallway light, like it knows its way back every night. I pass by slow, I look away, but some part of me still wants you to stay. I keep my days filled up with noise, little laughs and careful poise. But when the evening pulls me in, I hear your name beneath my skin. The things I never said still echo in my head. All the love I try to hide, all the tears I locked inside, I let you go, but now without a trace. Now every quiet room still holds your shame. The things I never said are all I have tonight. There's a book of yours beside my bed. I know each line, but not what's left. I should have packed it far away, but losing you is something I replay. Some hearts move on, some hearts pretend, some break slow and never meant, and mine just learned to live between what is gone and what still dreams. The things I never said still echo in my head. All the love I try to hide, all the tears I locked inside, I let you go, but now without a trace. Now every quiet room still holds your shame. The things I never said are all I have tonight. Maybe if I had reached for you, maybe if my fear had moved, maybe we would still be here instead of living in this atmosphere. The things I never said still rise like smoke instead. Through every song, through every rain, through every smile that hides the pain, I let time pass, but it won't erase the way your memory still fills this place. The things I never said still love you anyway. The things I never said still linger where you left, and even now when I breathe your name, it sounds like one regret. I let the whole world change, but my heart stayed the same with the things I never said. I heard your name inside the wind and turned around like you were there again. The night was cold, the sky was white, but somehow you were on my mind. I've learned to live without your touch, to smile and not explain too much. But when the world turns soft and blue, my heart still finds its way to you. Under the same moon, are you thinking of me too? When the city goes quiet and there's nothing left to do, do you still feel us in the dark between the stars? There's a light outside my window frame. It falls across the room just like your name. A gentle hurt, a silver thread pulling through the things we never said. I tell myself some loves must end, even when they never really been. They just become a softer pain that comes and goes like summer rain. Under the same moon, are you thinking of me too? When the city goes quiet and there's nothing left to do, do you still feel us in the dark between the stars? I don't know where you are, but I'm under the same moon with the same old heart. Maybe distance doesn't mean that love is gone, just out of reach. Maybe somewhere in the night you look up to and feel me in the light. Under the same moon, I still carry parts of you. Not enough to hold you, just enough to pull me through. I don't ask for forever, I don't ask to rewrite scars. I just look into the dark and wonder where you are under the same moon with this unhealed heart. Under the same moon, I still make a place for you in the silence, in the blue, in the dream I can't undo. I don't know if you still do, but I still do. But I still do. The lights go out one by one, and I'm still here with what you've done. Not in anger, not in blame, just in all the ways I say your name. The mirror knows the truth I hide, how I look fine in daylight time. But every night the walls get weak and your memory starts talking to me. When the city sleeps, you come back to me. In the silence, in the streets, in the air I breathe, I can hold the day, keep my heart in place. But when the city sleeps, I still fall your way. I pass the places we once knew and act like they mean nothing too. But one small song, one passing face, and suddenly I'm not okay. I thought I'd learn to leave it all, to let your echo fade and fall. But some love stay like distant stars, too far to touch, too bright to lose. When the city sleeps, you come back to me. In the silence, in the streets, in the air I breathe, still fall your way. Maybe healing isn't losing you. Maybe it's learning what pain can do. How it softens, how it stays, how it follows love for days and days. When the city sleeps, I hear what I don't speak. All the words I bury deep, all the parts of me you keep. I can face the sun, I can say I've changed, but when the city sleeps, nothing feels the same. When the city sleeps, I still feel you reaching through. Not enough to bring you back, just enough to break me too. I let morning come, I let the sky turn blue. But when the city sleeps, I still belong to you. I still leave the light on in the hallway, like part of me believes you might come back without a warning and stand where you used to be. Your jacket isn't on the chair now, your keys are really gone, but my heart still sets a place for you, like I don't know you moved on. And I keep reaching for a touch that isn't there, keep turning like I'll find you in the air. Now there's only me in the space where you used to be, the shape of your shadow still hanging over everything. I tell myself I'm healing, but your memory follows me. Now there's only me in the space where you used to be. I know every crack in this apartment, every sound the silence makes. I know exactly where it hurts the most and how much hurt I can take. Your name still burns beneath my ribs like a song I cannot sing, and every little thing I try to love still runs back to what we were. And I keep reaching for a touch that isn't there, keep turning like I'll find you anywhere. Now there's only me in the space where you used to be, the shape of your shadow still hanging over everything. I tell myself I'm healing, but your memory follows me. Now there's only me in the space where you used to be. Maybe love does not disappear, maybe it lives in empty rooms and half-finished thoughts in the perfume of old afternoons. Now there's only me in the space where you used to be, a heart full of echoes and a house full of missing pieces. I tell myself I'm stronger, but some nights I still can't breathe. Now there's only me in the space where you used to be, where you used to be, where you used to be. I still feel you next to me, where you used to be, where you used to be. the shadows sway, and for a moment nothing changed. Your old voice lives inside these walls. In every silence after calls, I learned to smile, I learned to leave, but not the place your love still keeps. Where your heart used to be, there's a light that won't let go of me. A quiet burn, a silver ache, a door I close that never stays. I tell myself you're gone for good, but memories don't leave that easily. I still get lost where your heart used to be. Days are louder now than before. I keep my hands and mind at war, so I don't drift, so I don't fall into the space that held it all. But then a song, a certain street, a stranger wearing your same piece, and suddenly I'm there again, back in the life we almost kept. Where your heart there's a light that won't let go of me. A quiet burn, a silver ache, a door I close that never stays. I tell myself you're gone for good, but memories don't leave that easily. I still get lost where your heart used to be. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe changes shape in here, into a sound, into a stain, into a soft and endless rain. Where your heart used to be, I still feel pieces calling me, not to return, not to rewind, just to admit you're on my mind. I let the world keep moving on, but something in me stay to grieve. I still get lost where your heart used to be. Where your heart used to be, there's still a part of you in me. And even now, through all the leaving, your echoes stay so easily. I changed the sheets, I moved the chair, but somehow you still live here, in the quiet of the kitchen light, in the way I lose tonight. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, I learned to speak that line on time. But when the whole world disappears, I feel how much you still live here. You still live here, in every song I cannot hear, in every dream that ends too soon, in every shadow in this room. I let you go, but not the part that stays so near. No one can see it, but I do. You still live here. Your name is dust on everything, a trace the heart refuses clean. I open doors, I close the day, but your memory doesn't fade. Some loves don't leave with last goodbye, they turn into the midnight sky, far every tear in the cold side of the bed, in all the words I never said.